All right, y'all, gather around. We're about to talk about some power moms who raised legends. You think your mother was strict? Try being raised by women who brought us James Baldwin, Martin Luther King Jr., and Malcolm X. That's like being raised by the Justice League of Black motherhood. You either came out great or you got a stern talking to, and probably both. So today we're going to be diving into the book, The Three Mothers, How the Mothers of Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and James Baldwin Shaped the Nation. Now this is a nonfiction biography by Anna Malike Tubbs. And this 2001 bestseller explores the lives of Alberta King, Louise Little, and Bernice Baldwin, not just as mothers, but as advocates, as teachers, as real MVPs behind some of the most influential figures of the 20th century. Basically, before their sons was out in the world shaking it up, these women were out here laying the foundation for a radical change. Tubbs explores themes like Black motherhood as a source of power, the resistance of Black women against oppression, and how history loves to erase Black women's contributions. But not today. This book here is to set the record straight. First off, let me start by giving some of these ladies some credit because they were born in the 1900s, early 1900s, which means they had to deal with a whole lot of greatest hits of discrimination. Jim Crow laws, segregation, men thinking that women were only good for cooking and bearing, kids, but they were out here changing the world instead. Now, raising kids is hard enough, but raising kids who would go and shake up the whole entire nation, that's the Hall of Fame of parenting. I mean, my mama just wanted me to pass math. These women was out here saying, baby, you gonna challenge systematic oppression and you gonna do it well. But let's start with Louise Little. Now, before Malcolm X was out here shaking up the system, his mama was already out here doing it. She was born in Grenada, and she was raised on self-determination and Garveyism, which is the philosophy of Black sufficiency and pride. Now, she was basically giving TED Talks on activism before TED Talks even existed. And let's be clear, she was not here to play. She confronted white supremacists while pregnant, held it down as a mother of 7, and still had time to be an advocate for Black independence. Meanwhile, I get tired for just walking up the stairs. Then there's Bernice Baldwin. Now, she was the type of mother who saw James Baldwin scribbling down his thoughts and said, oh, baby, you better write. While other parents was telling their kids to be doctors and lawyers, she was over there nurturing one